What a night in Munich! Paris Saint-Germain have finally done it. They lifted the UEFA Champions League trophy for the very first time, and they did it in breathtaking style, defeating Inter Milan by an incredible 5-0 scoreline. This historic victory on May 31st, 2025 wasn't just about one trophy. It sealed a magnificent treble for the Parisian club. They had already conquered Ligue 1 and the Coupe de France, making this a season for the ages. The dream has become a reality for PSG and their passionate fans, etching this team into football legend. What a moment for everyone involved with the club. Truly unforgettable scenes. That 5-0 scoreline, let me tell you, is not just a win. It's a statement. It's the largest winning margin ever seen in a Champions League final. Imagine the pressure, the expectation, and then to deliver a performance like that is truly special. For Inter Milan, it was a tough night. Their second final defeat in just 3 seasons, a bitter pill to swallow after their loss to Manchester City in 2023. But this night belonged to Paris, a city that will be celebrating for weeks to come. The world watched as PSG rewrote the history books with pure attacking flair and youthful exuberance. This victory signals something much bigger for Paris Saint-Germain. It's a triumph for their new vision, a bold shift in strategy. For years we saw them chase glory with big-name, expensive superstars. Think of Messi, Neymar and Mbappe, incredible players of course who brought much to the club. But this win was different. It was built on a foundation of exciting young talent, nurtured and trusted to perform on the biggest stage. This approach, focusing on youth and team cohesion, has paid off spectacularly for them. It's a testament to smart planning and a belief in the next generation of footballing heroes. From the very first whistle, PSG showed their intent. They were hungry, they were dynamic, and they were clinical. The opening goal came early with the brilliant Achraf Hakimi finding the net in the 12th minute, sending the Parisian fans into raptures. That goal set the tone for what was to come for the rest of the match. Inter Milan, a team renowned for their defensive strength and tactical discipline, suddenly found themselves on the back foot. PSG didn't let up. They pressed, they passed, and they powered forward relentlessly. It was clear that Luis Enrique's game plan was working to perfection, and the players were executing it with breathtaking confidence and skill. Now let's talk about a young man who truly stole the show, Doué. At just 19 years old, this incredible forward delivered a performance that was simply beyond his years. He was absolutely sensational on the night. Scoring 2 goals and providing an assist in a Champions League final is the stuff of dreams for any player. And in doing so, Doué became the youngest player ever to record both a goal and an assist in the final of this prestigious competition. What a talent. He arrived from Rennes in the summer of 2024 and he has already repaid that faith. And then some on the grandest stage of all. Picture this, the Allianz Arena in Munich, the lights shining bright, the atmosphere electric, the world watching. And young Doué, cool as you like, weaving his magic across the pitch. One of his goals was a moment of pure individual brilliance, a testament to his exceptional skill, his blistering pace, and his remarkable composure in front of goal. He didn't just score, he inspired his teammates and electrified the crowd with his every touch. Every time he got the ball, you felt that something special could happen, a spark of genius. He played with a freedom and a joy that was infectious, reminding us all why we love this beautiful game so much. Doué was the shining star, but he was part of a bigger picture at PSG, a picture painted with youthful promise. This is a team brimming with youthful energy and incredible potential. Their squad had an average age of just 23.6 years. That's significantly younger than Inter Milan's experienced side, whose average age was 29.4 years, a notable difference. PSG's young guns played without fear, their pace and relentless energy proving too much for their more seasoned opponents to handle. It was a vibrant display of attacking football, a real changing of the guard perhaps, showing that youth, when trusted and nurtured, can conquer all challenges. And it wasn't just Doué making an impact among the youngsters. Substitute Seny Mayulu, another bright prospect for the future, also got his name on the score sheet, adding to Inter's woes. This further highlighted PSG's commitment to their youth-focused philosophy and their incredible depth of talent. Seeing these young players step up and deliver in a Champions League final is incredibly inspiring for everyone watching. It sends a powerful message to aspiring footballers everywhere. Your time can come, and age is no barrier to success if you have the talent, the dedication, and the determination to succeed. PSG's triumph was a victory for youthful exuberance and fearless ambition. The battle in the middle of the park is so often where big games are won and lost, as we know. And in this final, PSG's midfield absolutely ran the show with their control and creativity. The trio of Vitinha, João Neves, and Fabian Ruiz were simply outstanding from start to finish. They dominated Inter's experienced midfield, which featured names like Henrikh Mkhitaryan, Nicolo Barella, and Hakan Çalhanoğlu, all proven performers. PSG controlled the tempo, they dictated the play with precision, and they kept possession with such confidence and composure. Their movement, their intelligent passing, their relentless work rate, it was a midfield masterclass that laid the strong foundation for this incredible victory for Paris Saint-Germain. Inter Milan came into this final with a clear plan, as most teams coached by Simone Inzaghi do. They wanted to absorb pressure, stay compact defensively, and hit PSG on the counter-attack with pace. It's a strategy that had served them well throughout their impressive Champions League campaign. In fact, before this final, they had only trailed for a total of 8 minutes in the entire competition, which is an amazing statistic. But PSG's early goals, starting with Hakimi's strike, completely dismantled that game plan. Conceding twice in the early stages forced Inter to come out and chase the game, which played right into PSG's hands and left them fatally exposed at the back. Those early goals were a result of PSG's attacking prowess, but also, unfortunately for Inter, some uncharacteristic defensive errors. For a team usually so solid and organised at the back, these mistakes proved incredibly costly on the night. They seemed to struggle with PSG's quick transitions from defence to attack, and the intelligent movement of their young attackers who were constantly probing. Inter's passes per defensive action, or PPDA, was a high 27.1 in the first half. This statistic tells us their pressing game wasn't effective enough, allowing PSG far too much time and space on the ball to build their attacks and create numerous scoring opportunities. It's interesting to note that Inter Milan actually covered more ground statistically, 111.7 kilometers compared to PSG's 104.4 kilometers, but running more doesn't always mean you're playing better or more effectively. PSG's movement was smarter, more incisive, and far more effective in controlling the key areas of the pitch, especially in that dominant midfield. Inter, on the other hand, showed a surprising lack of resistance after falling behind so early. There was a distinct absence of their usual composure and creativity, and they struggled to find any way back into the contest against a relentless, confident, and ultimately superior PSG side. This Champions League trophy is so much more than just silverware for Paris Saint-Germain. It's a monumental moment, the culmination of years of ambition and investment, but crucially, achieved in a new, exciting way. This victory is a powerful validation of their strategic shift towards building a team around vibrant young talent rather than relying solely on established high-cost superstars. It proves that investing in youth, nurturing potential, and creating a cohesive team spirit can lead to the ultimate prize in European football. This win will undoubtedly redefine PSG's identity on the global stage for years to come. And let's not forget the man at the helm, manager Luis Enrique. This triumph means he becomes only the second manager in history to win the treble with two different clubs, having previously achieved it with Barcelona. That's an incredible feat, placing him in elite company. His experience, his tactical acumen, and his clear belief in these young players were instrumental in PSG's success this season. He has masterfully guided this transformed squad to glory, fostering an environment where young talents like Doué, Mayulu, and Neves could flourish and shine on the biggest stage of them all, the Champions League Final. The impact of this PSG victory could resonate far beyond Paris, sending ripples across the continent. It sends a hugely positive and inspiring message across the footballing world. It demonstrates that there is more than one way to build a winning team in the modern era. Other clubs might now look at PSG's model and feel more encouraged to place their trust in young, homegrown or scouted talent, rather than always chasing the most expensive signings on the market. For every young footballer dreaming of making it to the top, this PSG story offers a beacon of hope. Your talent, hard work and opportunity can take you to the very top. So, what does the future hold for Paris Saint-Germain? Well, on the evidence of this stunning performance, it looks incredibly bright and full of promise. They are not just champions of Europe, they are champions with a young, dynamic and hugely talented squad that can only get better with more experience together. This history-making 5-0 win, their first Champions League title and the manner in which it was achieved, lays a fantastic foundation for a new era of success. The Parisian dream has been realized in spectacular fashion, and a new footballing dynasty, built on youth and flair, might just be beginning. This is a team to watch.